This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, the question is, we talked about this already, but, it always keeps coming back up in different interviews, so we'll talk about it again. Why is Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug not getting along ever again? Well, it's because of YFN. It's because of YFN LUCCI. It's because of YFN Nuts. Now, what's funny about this? So, Young Thug had a personal problem with Nut, and this is actually part of the reason why he got a RICO, okay? That car that they say he rented when using a drive-by, they're saying that he had something to do with Nut's death back in 2014-15, right around there. They say he rented the car that did the shooting, okay? Now, Nut was friends with everybody, as you can see. Nut is friends with Birdman. Very good friends with Birdman. He's also good friends with YFN LUCCI. This is why YFN LUCCI and Young Thug had such a beef. They, for some reason, Young Thug, Nut bumped heads. Boom. Nut's dead. Now, YFN LUCCI has a personal problem with Young Thug, right? This is where you see him smashing Young Thug's girl. Remember? Smashing Young Thug's girl on the couch. They went back and forth with each other. Young Thug spray painted Nut's grave, allegedly, I'll say, but they did post it up. Members of YSL posted this picture, okay? So it's not like a secret. It's all on social media, okay? This is like evidence there. Young Thug rapped about shooting at YFN LUCCI's mom's house. Now, who is YFN LUCCI signed to? He was signed to TIG. Think it's a game. Right? That's Rich Homie Quan's label that, Fly started. It's almost like when QC started with Migos, Fly started with Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan had the song Some Kind of Way. Rich Homie Quan broke out and the Type of Way. Type of Way. And that was his breakout hit. And from there, they built TIG. YFN LUCCI was the next artist to be big on TIG. So Young Thug was looking at Rich Homie Quan like, oh, you're gonna stay over there? Like, I know we're best friends and everything, but like, you're gonna stay over there? Like, I got beef with your label mate. Caused attention, and it just built up over time. And as Rich Homie Quan says, their crews blew it more out of proportion than it really was, and it caused a friction between them, and they just didn't mess with each other, and they never spoke about why. Why didn't they speak about why? Because Young Thug would not address on interviews that anything would not, because there's links from his crew to taking Nut out, right? It's obvious. It's on the internet, okay? But why didn't he separate from Birdman? There's this distance love between Thug and Birdman in the past years. You didn't see them heavy together anymore. I think it severed that relationship too. People just didn't notice. But I saw Birdman plenty of times with Thug after the Nut situation. So Birdman looks the other way on stuff. Even when someone that was close to Young Thug allegedly clapped up Wayne's bus. Because remember, Young Thug felt away that Lil Wayne wouldn't embrace him when he saw him. He actually felt like Lil Wayne played him by not giving him a dap. He said that in the $1 Million Worth of Game interview. Young Thug is somebody I wouldn't want to have beef with. Great. Seems like a great person. I've seen him take care of a lot of people in Atlanta, right? He's a great friend. But if you cross him, you're going to meet a different guy. You're going to meet a different guy. And he might get out of jail. I'm going to be honest with you. He might beat these cases. Doesn't seem like they were totally prepared to go to trial. But that's the real reason why they have a beef. It's really that simple. And Rich Homie Quan says, I stepped out of... I wanted to get off of TIG. There was too much beef going on. I didn't want to be in the middle of the street stuff. I came from music to escape street stuff. I always stayed out of street stuff. I didn't want to be involved in that stuff. And, you know, it resulted in him taking a hiatus. And that's that, you know, and now he's back. And I think he'll have a good comeback. It'll just take a little while for the, you know, for the pot to boil. He'll get there. And I think Young Thug will beat this case. I have a feeling he will. Like, he'll beat most of the charges. He'll still have to do some time. Not as much as people are thinking. I just have a weird feeling that he's going to get out, like, maybe, like, a year from now. Because they'll have a year in. It'll be like a 2 or 3 year charge. We'll see. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.